So there's one thing you need to know, which is we're having multiple offers on rental apartments in Manhattan. Okay. We're also having multiple offers on brownstones in Brooklyn, but that's not a surprise. Multiple offers on rentals in Manhattan may take many people as a surprise unless you've been listening to me for the last several months. Your window to get a relatively cheap apartment in Manhattan is closing rapidly. This is probably the third or fourth video I've said that in over the last few months. And you don't have to take my word for it. Let's look at this article in Curb that just came out. Time is running out to rent a relatively cheap Manhattan apartment. In case you didn't believe me and you need to read it on the internet, because we know that everything we read on the internet is true. But I agree with this, and this is what's actually happening on the ground as well. The amount of free rent landlords were giving to lease signers in Manhattan in February shrank by 8.7% from January, and the median rental price for a Manhattan apartment stayed flat after months of drops, strongly suggesting rental prices have found their floor. Inventory has also dropped 5.6%. Okay. So this is just to give people a sense of the market. And, I think that you still, if you're a buyer, you still have a little bit of time, particularly on the sales in Manhattan, but that window is closing too. And if you're a seller, where are you guys? Listen, now is the time to be seriously considering getting things on the market to be sold. You had a hard time last year. Maybe it didn't sell. Now is the time, at least the time to start preparing for it or talking to me so I can help you prepare for it, because this year is going to be the year that it's change is coming this year. So, which is unsurprising, right? Because we see the end of the tunnel with COVID, the vaccines are out, et cetera. People are ready. I think I walk down the streets in New York City, in Manhattan particularly, and I see people who are ready to party. Most of this is driven by young professionals who are coming back to the city, and they want to experience the culture and they want to experience the social nature of the city versus being isolated in the mountains somewhere, or in their parents' house or whatever it is. So all you got to do is walk around the city on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, late morning, and you're going to see a very active outdoor brunch scene right now. Just putting it out there. Use this information as you will. Talk to you again.